Welcome to the Iconics Genesis 64 video guide. This video discusses how to create local aliases, as well as how to use these local aliases to enhance the development and scalability of projects.
The power of local aliases is in reusability of existing objects. So in my case, I have designed a tank which can show me the level of a liquid in a numeric form. Also, it can show it to me in a graphical form. And in this symbol, I also show the temperature in numeric form. You can see everything works fine, but now I want to create 2 or 3 identical objects. As you can see, I used different data sources to connect my real-time data. The level of liquid, the same for temperature, and also my dynamic action is connected. All the objects are in one group, as you can see. I will take advantage of the smart symbol, so as I expose my data sources as smart properties for the object, which is not necessary if I want to use local aliasing. It's just for my convenience now. I will modify the name of one of the data sources to liquid level. The other one will be called temperature. When both of the smart properties have proper names, I will just check them, and I can see they are really there, liquid level and temperature. I will modify the liquid level first. You can see this is the original data source. Now I will modify it so as it accepts the local aliased value. So instead of tank1, the hard-coded value, I will use the local alias, which is called tank number. You can know the special syntax for the local alias. Okay. I will modify also the second data source, the temperature. I will look for the hard-coded tank1, and again I will exchange it for the local alias tank number. When I have successfully modified both of my data sources, I can switch to runtime and see the result. So far, I haven't specified the values for the local alias, and therefore it's not resolved. So I will go back to configuration mode. I will right-click the object, select Edit Local Aliases, and modify the alias value. I will change it to tank1. Now, if I go to runtime, I can see all the values as if the data sources were hard-coded. That's not all. I also want to modify the name of the tank. This is slightly different. So I will go for the text property. I will open data browser, and I will go for local aliasing item. Here I will again use the special syntax to write down the tank number alias, and know that I also have to use inverted commas on both sides of the alias so as it is resolved properly as a string in the runtime. This is the proper syntax. Now I will change the value of this alias, because local alias are specifically can be specifically set for every object. Good, because I know that they will be always as a one group. I will put the title into the same group as the tank object. Let us copy the object now. Right-click it, set the edit local alias. Instead of tank1, I will specify tank2. Let us see in runtime whether there are different objects or not. You can see every object is now connected to different sets of values coming from the OPC server. This is very easy. So now I will just very easily duplicate the second object. I will right click it. I'll modify the local alias to tank3. I go to runtime and I have 3 tanks connected to different sets of data sources.